Today we're going to have a little bit of fun with a twister. Something a little out of the ordinary and something not exactly textbooks for a lot of people. Today we're going to go over this, one of the great submissions from the back, the twister. So before all the hate starts, yes, I realize that in wrestling this is called a guillotine. No, it doesn't bother me at all that Jiu-Jitsu gave it a better name. And yes, I realize that Jiu-Jitsu did not invent this move. If you want more moves like this, more unorthodox moves you can catch people with, then hit that subscribe button and we'll keep them coming. Also, props to Suman Mokhtarian. He's one of the only gangsters to pull this off in an MMA fight before it was cool.
He's going to look for the twister. You watch, he's going to pummel his left arm through between that forearm and the bicep. He's looking for it. Sam's got a great ground game as well. I mean, he's not no stranger to the ground game, but whether Suman has got the skill enough to be able to set it up. Oh, jeez, if he reaches behind Suman's head like that, it could be. Oh, he's got the baseball bat. He's got the twister. He's got it. He's got a kick on the head. He might have it. He has to execute. He's got it. He's got the twister. He needs to go to DEFCON 4. He has to go. He's got the twister. He's got the twister. Suman.
Alright, so let's quickly go over when's a good time to try and attempt a twister. So if Josh was like this, so if I had my hips high on Josh was low, this would be a terrible time for me to attempt a twister. Instead, it's when Josh kind of starts to drive up into me, got one of these positions, this is a good time for me to try and attempt a twister. So when Josh's hips are elevated like this, my first step is going to be take one hook out. So I'm going to take my underhook arm, side hook out, and I'm going to put it under his butt. I'm going to use this to lift his hips up deeper. Now I can start to lock up my triangle on that leg and get my lockdown on his far leg. So on my underhook side, my leg comes out. I use my knee to elevate Josh's hips. Now I'm going to tip him to that side and put my leg over deep, lock over my lockdown on his leg. So we're just going to show you the little grip fighting sequence here as well. So I bring Josh up, bring my knee underneath, elevate his hips and lock down on his far leg. So now my underhook arm is going to hold onto his bicep as I withdraw my other arm. So I've got his arm stuck to my chest here, and now I go two hands underhook. Now my hand is around his neck, catches the wrist, I catch his wrist. So two hands on one, I've got that baseball bat grip, I can keep it stuck. Once I've got this, I go high elbow, I'm sneaking my elbow and shoulder through this gap, and then I put that arm behind my head and lock it on. Once I've got this position, my armpit goes over Josh's shoulder, and then I can start fighting for the head. Really important, guys, I don't let Josh's hips get far away from him. If I can, I want to keep his hips elevated. Keep his hips elevated, keep his legs stretched out, and then I can start fighting for the neck and getting my submission there. So from the seatbelt, take my hook out, elevate Josh's hips, lock my lockdown, and tip him onto the side. I'm keeping my knees tight together here. I get my underhook, pull my arm out, and then I catch his arm, Get my high elbow, put that behind my head, and now I'm starting to work for his neck. So I'm going to keep this, my elbow is going to go over his shoulder to keep his arm locked underneath my armpit. My hand here, so it's sometimes hard to get underneath the head, especially if they glue it to the floor. I can't get under, so I go underneath his neck instead to sneak my hand through. This is important, guys. I'm going to use this hand to bring the head towards me a little bit, and then my overhand is going to hug his head. So I'm going to get my hands together, lift his hips up, and finish my twister this way.
Crazy what I'm about to say. Sometimes she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way.
Thanks for watching, guys. I love the twister because it's an unorthodox, different option from the back that we wouldn't normally use. Normally everyone's just looking for the neck, and even if you don't get to successfully get the twister, the threat of it makes them think about that, and maybe that'll help you get the choke better. Thanks for your support, everyone. If you give it a like and subscribe, we'd love that too. You can always find us on social media, which is up here like this. Can't wait to give you some more videos. See you next time, guys.
Hey.